Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Don't know what time you'll be listening to this, but I am so grateful, so excited, and I am so thankful to each and every one of you for taking your time to come and listen. I've been planning this for such a long time, and it just seems like everything is on right timing. It doesn't seem like that, it is. And I know this because I feel like I have been waiting to share what I want to share through this podcast. Something that has been in my heart since a child, since a very small baby, It honestly often feels like we've all been silenced for a really long time, even past this lifetime, because how are so many of us relating to the feeling that we have now of finding inner wisdom, inner light, inner guidance? When we resonated with that when we were kids, we remember being kids and thinking this world is kind of fucked up. It's a little weird. Something's wrong. But what can I do? What can I possibly do to change everyone's reality? And I guess that's where I went wrong, and that's where many of us do. We have been helpers, we have been givers, we have been a lot of things a lot of people have needed in our path, and that is okay. But the biggest lesson in this lifetime that I have received has been that I cannot give what I do not have. And I gave so much, I found myself at a point where I had nothing for myself. I didn't recognize who I was. I gave away my truth over time. I changed it for liquor. I changed it for vices. I changed it for relationships. I exchanged my truth for friendships, for fitting in, for, I don't know, lack of bravery, maybe lack of many things. I don't blame myself, and we can't blame ourselves at all because everything is perfect as it is. But I can relate this feeling to how I used to feel when I was very, very, very young. Before we got programmed, before things were like kind of engraved into us without us even accepting it. It's just like a norm. Everyone does it. And so now we do too. But these habits, these vices, these beliefs have constricted us, have limited us, have boxed us. There is so much in our hearts that we want to share with the world. We have wanted to share for a long time. We have not found in our path many people who can relate to us. And when we have, we knew these connections were on a soul level. We're like, this person, I know them. I don't know them in this physical realm, but I know them. I can feel them. And it's people that you've met randomly, people that just you love to death and you don't know why. They are firm supporters of your journey as you are theirs. I feel like many of you listening to this now are my soul family. My soul family because you resonate with each and every one of these words. We are here together. We're here together because to find a space in a community where you can relate these deep feelings, I'm not even pinpointing word to word, and I know you understand me, and I know you feel me because we are soul family. That's it. I have been led to understand that at a certain point of this spiritual, quote-unquote spiritual, just self-evolving, self-discovering journey, you will attract soul family when you are ready, because there's a time where we are consistently around people who we are not aligned to, but we've lowered ourselves to be there with them, out of love for them, out of wanting to be in their lives and wanting to have them in our lives. But when we choose ourselves first before anything else around us, we'll find that we are not any of these things we identify to. Whether it's a career, a relationship, a friendship, a habit, anything. We are not any of those things. We are much more than that. On a soul level, we're here to expand this earth's consciousness. We're here to grow. We're not here to do 9 to 5s. We are not here to fix things and get paid, to buy things, to show off. We're not here for the earthly things. We are here for a universal reason, a big mission. We're brought here for a moment. It seems like a lifetime, but it's really a moment. From a different perspective, it is just a moment, what feels like a long lifetime. Your mission is unknown, but deep within, you know that you're a giver and that you are here to show others that they are not alone. Because you felt alone. You felt like no one else feels like this. And here we are. Each and every one of us now listening to this for a reason. When people tell you you're not alone and you look around and you don't see anybody, remember the spirit realm is real, right? It's much more realer than this material world that is only a shadow of what the spiritual world holds. Why? Because spirit never dies. Energy does not cease to exist. It flows continuously. Can you imagine the existence of other things in the spiritual realm that are being shadowed here in the material world? How amazing they might be. How fulfilling it should be. If we're fulfilled with gifts that are easily teared down and that can easily be broken in instance, if we are fulfilled with that, imagine how much more fulfilled we will be with our spiritual gifts. Our gifts to manifest, to create, to heal, and to love. To be able to heal yourself from illnesses and to heal others and teach others how to heal. To be able to create something because you want it and you believe in yourself and your power and you feel so worthy and you understand that this is for you, that you can bring it into your life. Instead of working or doing quote-unquote non-godly things to achieve things that do not fill you up, there's no comparison. And there's a right time for this too, which is why we're taken through so many life experiences to only prepare us for our spirit journey, because it's much greater. And it's not easy to comprehend these things on our physical mind level. Like, you really have to silence the mind and feel within your spirit my words and your truth, right? People can hear these words and they're like, what is she really talking about? What is she really getting at? And that's the mind, that's the ego just questioning everything. But when you quiet your mind, close your eyes, and you listen to these words, you say, yes, 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 yes. Because I am not the only person that feels like this. I know that now. But for so many years, I thought I was the only one within a big reach of people who felt this way. And it was true. We have all been placed in different places throughout the world for a reason. We are a light for many people around us. This is the mission. Gaining clarity on your purpose and why you feel so different and what it is about you that is different that you can offer the world to make it better, right? But it starts with you. It starts within. It starts with aligning yourself. It starts with choosing yourself first. So for a moment, you might be a little selfish. You might have to say no. You might have to hold back. You have to prepare your heart, your mind. You must let go. You must heal. And the only way that we heal is letting go. We don't actually heal and then are done healing at a point. No, we are continuously letting go in this lifetime of all the things that might want to hold us and our vibration down. This is the spiritual warfare. Right here, right now. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. I can't stress this enough. Spiritual warfares do not happen in church only. Spiritual warfares do not happen in the spirit realm only. The spirit realm is here. We cannot see it physically, but you can perceive it. Every day. Every day you feel something within your energy, within your energy aura, within and around you. You can perceive how someone comes against you by the way that they speak to you and the choice of their words. Your job is to stand firmly in your truth, is to take down the lies that people want to push on you or on others. Because there's a continuous message being thrown out, and it's based on fear, it's based on lack of faith, it's based on small vibrational emotions. And that's all right. You know, that is what we are here for. But you know better. You can sense when you're in a group of people and someone says something that just doesn't sit well with your spirit. Why don't you speak up? Do not be afraid to speak up. Do not be afraid or scared to lose friendships, lose a job, lose someone's respect. Like, respect, that's not even real. You will be truly respected when you stand your truth and you are not afraid to share it with others. You are not being very opinionated. Why do we sit around and let other people be very opinionated negatively and spread that? And that's okay. Then it's okay for us to spread light too. It doesn't matter if it's your father. It does not matter if it's a stranger. If something within your spirit says something, speak up. Open your mouth and put that energy out. Because it's okay if it's within you and you understand it and you're projecting into the universe this light with energy that you have. But it's much more powerful when the truth is spoken. These are spells. They're negative and they're positive spells. You can speak negatively and bring it into existence, or you can speak positively and bring it into existence and plant seeds all around, all day, all the time. That's the mission. Simplified. It might look different for each and every one of us. You might be called to write. You might be called to share things with people on Instagram. You might be called to do one-on-ones. You might be called to do herbal work. You might be called to teach people truths within science, physics. You might be good. We are all gifted and talented in many ways. And our missions will look very different, but the bottom line is bringing truth. And this is the spiritual warfare. You are a spiritual warrior. Long before you were here, long before you were born, you knew this. You came here. Why do you think you felt that way as a child growing up? And many people cannot say the same thing. We are not better than, but we sure are special. And even those people who don't feel that way will even agree that there's something special about you. You've been silenced. There have been so many situations in your life that have silenced you. Your throat energy has been silenced. Your heart has been silenced. Tell the people the truth about you. This is not about convincing anybody. This is the truth about you. Ignite the light in you and let others see it. It is that time. It is. It really is. It finally is the time for us to show off what we are made of and what we can give. There's so many people ready to receive. It's no coincidence that you're here right now. I have been planning this podcast for a couple of months. I'm so sorry. I am not used to speaking for such a long time like this. This is one of the reasons why I've struggled with my podcast because I am terrified of my voice on the microphone. It sounds totally strange. I don't know what this is going to sound like, but this is it because this is the message and it's going out. I've been planning this since before I started traveling back in December. So almost a year now. Oh my God. Literally exactly almost a year. Around July, I started writing that I like goals about what I wanted to do. And damn, one second. This is exactly what I was afraid of. You guys haven't heard me like this, but it's okay. I have been planning this for about a year, and a lot of things have happened, and we'll get into that. I will love to share all of that with everyone. I've kept it all because it's too much to explain on a story or on an Instagram post, but I will share all about it here very soon. So a lot of things happened. I started traveling. I wasn't really stable and settled down in one place, and it was a struggle, but it was also needed. Everything that I went through for me to be here now speaking to you, it is insane the amount of preparation that I have been put through just to come here and start this one first episode podcast, because I feel it that way. But I have a letter that I wrote, and I am eager to share it with you guys. I will not be sharing it on the first episode like I planned. I might do it on a live. I haven't decided that yet, but I am so grateful. I am so happy to be here, finally sharing my voice, finally sharing my truth with you guys. I'm excited for what's to come. I know there's so much that is just like bubbling, just ready. And I know that you guys are ready too. That's another thing. When I first started writing last year, when I got back to writing last year, and I started writing these things, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, what am I talking about? Like, even I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like, I knew, but I just didn't understand where this was coming from, where the information was coming from, how I was able to pull through these, like, thoughts and just, like, initiatives and revelations. And over time, I started to get used to it, but I have not gotten used to sharing it. But like I said, I've been in preparation mode, and I'm here. I think that this is all that I'm going to share. It's a quick first podcast episode. welcome to Dreams of a Wallflower. You guys might have you guys might have heard me talk about it on my Instagram last year and a couple times this year. I never wavered on the name because it's Dreams of a Wallflower. And it's catchy, but it's also really me. Like, I'm the wallflower, if that's not obvious. I've felt like I have been a wallflower. Even if others have not perceived me that way, those that know me truly know. Because on a deeper level of getting to know me, there is like way more. But when you see me, I'm just a wallflower. Like, I'm observant, I'm a listener, I'm mostly quiet to those that do not know me, because when I'm very deep, and I feel like most conversations are short and like, superficial, and I'm always like, the majority of people that I talk to, it's just like I'm doing too much, right? But that's not true. That's that feeling that we all have of silencing ourselves. But when I stopped doing that, and I just started just flowing and just talking to people and just flowing and just telling them about themselves, if that's what it sounded like, too bad. It came from love and it came from truth. And this started about a year ago, and I just started like, people would tell me like, who are you? Where are you from? Like, how do you know this? Or like, it seems like you know something about me. How do you know that I needed these words? And the thing is that spirit guides us. Your spirit guides you at all times to perform, to act, to move, to think. You just have to trust your intuition and just let it flow. And it's such a beautiful gift to be there with the words of support at the bare minimum for somebody that has not heard, wisdom or truth from those around them, because so many people need it. And everyone that they have around is not aiding them in this ascension journey. And that's why I find so important for you to speak up when things are not right. For yourself, but for others, and in a group too. Like, sometimes it's hard, like, you don't want to be that person. But you should. You should. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys. I send you the most high form of energy and so much love. Just close your eyes and give yourself a hug. Put both your arms crossed over your chest. Put your hands on your shoulders. I love you. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode.